Hey, Eagle Song Gardener here, and today I'm in the kitchen, and we have just harvested our beautiful motherwort from the garden and brought it in. You can see the basket. We got just a wonderful motherwort. We're going to make tincture from today. Motherwort tincture. So motherwort, Leonurus cardiaca, member of the mint family, and it's in the perfect stage of bloom for tincturing right at the moment. We've got a lot of flowers that are finished and a lot of new flowers still coming. And so the fun thing about making tinctures and different herbal preparations at home is that you really get to play around. If you've got the plant material in your garden, there's a lot of room for experimentation, and I really encourage people to play around with it. There isn't any right way or wrong way to do this, but there are a few things you can do that will bring you success every time. So we're just cutting the plant into about 1 inch. I like to cut right between those flowers. And I do use the stalk. The stalk, if you look at this part of the stalk, there is a lot of integrity in the structure of this part of the plant. And I want that in my tincture. This tincture is really good for building the nervous system. And we want the same continuity you see in this beautiful stem in our nervous system. And so the stalk goes in as well. Health comes from the word whole, wholeness. And so we don't grind anything up. We try to keep the plant as whole as possible and allow the alcohol to do the extracting. So here we have motherwort chopped up by hand, maintaining the integrity of wholeness. And I love the work. I like touching the plants. And so this is part of the with your hands and your heart type of medicine that we do here at Ravencroft Garden. So here we've gotten down to this larger stalk. We've got a lot of strength in the plant material here, and we're just cutting off. Now we're just going to strip off the last leaves and put them in. So this is a handwork is really being found to be important to having good mental work with your mind going on. So here we have it. This just gorgeous plant, chopped and ready to go in the jar, and using our hands to do the work. So we have a half-gallon jar, and we're just going to fill the jar with the plant material. Motherwort's a member of the mint family, the magnificent mint family. And we're getting our fairy pack here. So how much do you put in? People want to know. And there is a really easy way that you can remember how much to put in to the jar. If a fairy was coming and ran in and jumped in and sank to the bottom, you don't have enough plant material. But that same fairy could run and jump in and bounce out. Too much plant material. Right now we have a really nice pack, fairy pack I'd call it. Fairy runs, jumps in, sinks into it, but doesn't fall out and doesn't go to the bottom. So this is a great way to remember how much to fill. Doesn't matter what size jar you use, because the recipe is the same. Fill the jar with your plant material, chopped however you desire it to be. Add 100 proof vodka. So we fill the jar the second time, once with the plant material, next with 100 proof vodka. And what it means, 100 proof, is 50% water and 50% alcohol. So some plant constituents are soluble in water, others require alcohol. the 100 proof vodka allows both types of constituents to be extracted into the extract or tincture. So that used, the half-gallon jug used just about the whole bottle. This is going to set, we're going to cap it, and it'll set overnight. And then the fairies come and they take sips out of it at night to make sure we did it right. So the next day you're going to top it off again. You don't want any airspace in here that creates oxidation. So it's very important to keep your bottle, whatever size bottle you're going to use, you want it to be filled to the very top up to the, thank you Sally, up to the very top where the lid will touch the menstruum. Menstruum in this case being 100 proof vodka. All right, labeling, really important. I use the date. Today is 6/28/20. So we're just past solstice, the summer solstice. We have Motherwort. You can use the common name. It's good to use the common name and the botanical name. Leonurus, cardiaca. The date, the name of the plant, 50% alcohol. And I put where it was grown because we grew it here at Ravencroft. I add that notation as well. If I harvested it someplace out of Ravencroft garden, I would note where it came from. This is just a great way to be able to refer back to what you've done in a simple, easy way. So there we have it. Leonurus cardiaca Motherwort tincture for 2020. The year 2020. It's so much fun making these herbal remedies at home. It really is empowering feeling, and they work really well. And so give it a try. We've been doing it for almost 40 years and have seen amazing results. So I invite you to give a shot at making your own medicine at home with your hands and your heart in your home. That is where empowerment really lays. Once you know how to make it and how to use it, you will find all kinds of freedom in your life. This is Eaglesong Gardener, Eaglesong-Gardener, signing off from Ravencroft Garden. Come over and see us. Check out the YouTube. If you like what you see here, subscribe. We look forward to seeing you over at Ravencroft, and blessings on the journey.